Absolutely, 2-2 draw with TRURO City. Had to weather a bit of a storm in the first 20 minutes or so, but then after that I thought we were magnificent. What are your thoughts?
I think you've hit the nail on the head. You know, we worked really hard on Thursday with Cam, working on our shape, and I spoke to the boys on before the game about the lad Connor Riley Lowe for them getting around the back stick and scores goals. He scored 2 in 2, and we spoke to Josh, and Truro are all about crosses, front foot. What I said to you the other day, what he's done is magnificent, and they're a top side. And to go 1-0 down like we did in the manner was disappointed, because it's everything we worked on Thursday sort of went out the window. And then I thought we grew into the game slowly, and then they've had one that's rattled across the bar again. They've got in, and to be fair, they'd probably say the lads should score. And after that, I thought we really were in total control of the game. I thought we were absolutely magnificent. I thought we passed the ball the best I've seen us pass all season. The work rate, I thought the midfield disrupted them. Defensively, we were solid. We know I think they might have took the front two off in the end, maybe injury-wise, but to deal with Rocky Neal and Tyler Harvey like we've done today is so pleasing. I thought have come in and give us a real good response in terms of what we were looking for in the two keepers. And I just thought we were great, and we go 1-1 and come out second half against the wind as well. We have to remember, kicking up the hill, and we scored a magnificent goal. And just speaking there about, you know, we have to just switch on when we score. You know, if that means, I love it that all the boys go and celebrate, but we might have to not celebrate a goal and just stay in our shape, because we're not dealing with being in front. And you go through spells like this and it will change, but there's 2 games now where I think we go on and win games of football if we can just weather for the next 10-15 minutes, and we wasn't able to do that. But to keep Truro out of our goal, I don't think Haas really had a major save to make. Yes, they've hit the bar, but I recall Brooksy getting their keeper to pull 2 great saves off. We've had headers, we've had balls dropping around the box. Extremely proud of the performance. First time we've been out of the bottom 4 all season, and we have to build on it, you know, because you've seen it there. You know, to run Truro how we've run them there, I'd like to know what his thoughts are after, because I don't think they've been in too many harder games than that this season, and that's what is frustrating with my group at the moment, because I'm so proud of them. I'm so pleased with how they act and how they behave, the way they perform, the way they part. But there's an insecurity to us as well, that you never know what you're going to get with us. So if we can turn in performances like that week in, week out, it will be very hard to beat, and we can keep building now, keep building the blocks. And I'm just pleased that we've got, I think it's a fantastic point, but it could have been 3.
Yep. Frank Keita, 2 goals, 2 games. He's had to wait for his chance this year, really, hasn't he? He's been on the bench a lot. He's not managed to make a breakthrough. How pleased are you to see his patience rewarded like that?
Yeah, listen, and it's been hard for Frankie, and his attitude is spot on, and he's waited patiently. A lot of players would have walked out, and that's why he is back in the side now and playing. The one thing I go back on, and we spoke about for long periods, we weren't really winning the midfield battle, which was not getting the ball into Brooksy, which wasn't allowing the ball into Joe. It was all too condensed, and Frankie takes teams in behind, and I've moved Brooksy to play in a slightly different area, which I know he doesn't like playing there, but he's doing a great job for the team. I don't think he realises what a good job he's doing, and we see glimpses today where he looked back on form, and I'm really pleased for Frankie, because he's relieving Joe of a lot of space himself. Joe's now coming in and getting on the ball for us, and I thought Frankie was excellent, to be fair. And look, I can't really single out any one player, but I thought it was, as a team performance day, they were outstanding, and that's something to build on. That's something to progress and move forward.
Is it a bit of a shame that we've got 10 days off now after a result like that? Would you rather have a game Tuesday to try and keep that momentum going and you know, have a competitive game to you know, have a go at someone?
Yeah, absolutely, because you know, we don't want to break now, you know, when you perform like that. And I think what's important now is we get some games in. You know, we've got to get minutes into these players that haven't played much. Reece, Sean, Luca, LP, Gabby, Guri. We need minutes into Arthur again, because he's had a little stint out the side where he wasn't very well, and he's had to wait his time. You know, we get minutes back into Marcin. Look, we made a massive call with 2 goalkeepers, but we want to carry 2 good goalkeepers. I think I've got that now, and it'll keep them both on their toes. And you know, so we'll get some minutes into them hopefully in the next 2 games, or next week with some 2 games in, and then AFC Wimbledon, and then 2 ridiculously tough games away from home. But perform like that, and we're a match for anyone at this level, you know, and that's the frustration I'm probably feeling again today.
Yeah.
You go today, we go through the games, you know. Yeah. We shouldn't be where we are, but we are, because there's an insecurity to us, and a vulnerability which we have to stamp out, and I've seen it again today at 2-1. and that might be that we've just gone 2-1 up against Truro and we got a little bit nervy, but I thought we were excellent and we have to keep building on that.
Great result, mate.
No, thank you.